important, the human race would not have survived without it. What on earth could that be? Well, the answer is fear. What? I mean, when you think about fear, what comes to mind? You think of all the uncomfortable feelings you get all over your body. Palms sweating, heart racing too fast, your breath stuck in your throat somehow. Maybe your head's pounding. It's really not a very comfortable experience at all. And what goes on inside your head? What about all those memories that it may be bringing back to you? You know that bully in the playground? Maybe that teacher who made you feel really bad about who you are. And it's true to say that for the people that I particularly work with, those who are either in or they have been in a manipulative, abusive, controlling relationship, well, fear plays a huge part. Because wouldn't you agree with me that fear is how controllers and bullies succeed? So it's really important that we recognize what we can do about this. And would you also agree with me that in order to understand a problem, we've got to really examine it? And that's what we're going to do right now. So to understand fear, we're going to go back. Now, I mean way, way back. Forget about living in your 3-bedroom semi. Now you're living in a cave. But you know what? It's not so bad. I mean, okay, you may need a few extra draft excluders here and there. But think of it this way: you haven't got to wash any windows. So here you are. You're living in your cave, and it must be coming up to about lunchtime because your tummy's getting a bit rumbly. And you're thinking to yourself, I think I'm going to go out and see if I can find maybe some nice fresh berries for my lunch. So you step out of your cave and, oh my word, look at that sky. Absolutely pure blue. No traces of aeroplane tracks across that sky. It's absolutely pure. And smell that air. So fresh, so clean. No blocked drains. No bins that haven't been emptied for weeks. And look at you, what are you wearing? Is that a new Brontosaurus leather jacket? And matching boots? You look amazing. Oh, and look over there. Can you see that bush? It's dripping with the ripest berries. Let's go and get some. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, there's a problem. Can you see? Just behind that bush, there's a saber-toothed tiger. And judging by the drool dripping from his fangs, he's after a spot of lunch as well. But don't worry, you're safe. You're not on your own. You've got a companion. It's fear. Right there, by your shoulder, yelling in your ear, bash him on the bonds with your Brontosaurus bag and belt it. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I tell you what, I thought you were a goner there, I really did. Oh, thank goodness for fear. I mean, what an amazing job fear is doing. Fear, the saviour of the human race. It's like Superman, or Batman, or Sir David Attenborough. Now, this is an amazing job that fear has done for the human race, wouldn't you agree? So, you know, you could probably forgive fear for thinking, well, you know, I've done my bit. Time to take a step back Maybe a spot of retirement, you know, can you imagine it? There in the back of your brain, propping up the bar, nursing his pint, hippocampus, happy hour, trying to catch the attention of any other passing emotion. Here. Did I ever tell you about the time I saved the human race? Yeah, that was me, yeah. Do you know what they used to call me back then? The mighty flighty or flighty, yeah, that was me. Oh, I tell you what, we had some laughs, we really did. Oh yes, those were the days. But times change, don't they, you know? People forget, don't they? Well, you know what, Fia's right, because times have changed. From those days when Fia was the superhero and saved the human race, life has become a lot more complicated, wouldn't you agree? There's so many more decisions that we have to make, so many more things that we have to juggle and deal with, so many more complications. And also, you know what? I can't quite see Fia wanting to take retirement. I mean, Fia's right there where all the action is. So I really don't think that Fia will have taken a back seat. So what on earth is Fia up to? Do you know what? It would really help if we had a copy of his job description. In fact, I've got a copy of it with me right now. Open brackets, takes invisible piece of paper out of non-existent back pocket, unfolds invisible piece of paper, close brackets. I know, what are the chances? Here we go, job description for the role of Fia. Number 1, to keep you safe. That's a good start, isn't it? Number 2, that's it. That's all that's on it. Open brackets, folds invisible piece of paper, tucks back into non-existent back pocket. So, if this is Fia's job description, then what on earth is Fia up to? What do we have in today's world that's purely designed to keep you safe? I know what it is. It's the health and safety department. That's what Fia is. Fia's become the health and safety department in your brain. It says here that you are planning on embarking on a journey of self-empowerment. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I mean, this word journey, that would seem to indicate that you are planning on removing yourself from the place of safety and launching yourself into who knows where. And this word, empowerment, power, are there cables involved? Is there likely to be some sort of trip hazard? Oh, no, I cannot approve of this. No, you will have to fill in the what if risk assessment questionnaire. Here. What, all this? Okay. What if I leave my abusive partner and I can't cope financially? Well, you know, I've thought about this, and I do realise that it may be a bit of a struggle, but, you know, I'm sure I can get myself a little bit of a job or something, and there's you know, grants and things that I can apply for. And I think bit by bit I will be all right. Everything will be all right. Oh, no. You've not thought about this. You know what you're like. The minute you can't pay your bills, you'll be having one of your moments, won't you? No. You better go off and have another think about that. Oh. So, right. What if I leave my abusive partner and I can't cope with being alone? Well, I've thought about this. I mean, the fact of the matter is, there's actually no lonelier place than inside the wrong relationship. And as it is at the moment, I've got no chance of meeting anyone else. I can't even meet up with friends. So I don't think the loneliness is going to be a problem at all. I really don't.
Oh, no. Have another little think about this. Now, you know what you're like. You're coming home late at night and it's all dark. You won't be able to cope with that going into an house that's empty. And, answer me this. Who's going to take away those little spiders when they appear in the corner? No. You're not going to cope with this at all. You better go and have another think.
Oh, no, this one kind of breaks my heart. What if I leave my abusive partner and my children are sad without their father? This one has made me think for a long time. But this is the way I see it. The thing is that at the moment, I feel like I'm being a really poor role model for my children. And the fact is that there are ways of being able to co-parent really successfully. We just need to be a little bit sensible and mature about it. I'm sure it will be all right.
Oh, no. You know what your motto is, family values, that's what you're talking about all the time, isn't it? Now, you will not be able to cope if you leave and your children are missing their father. Now, that won't work at all. Now.
Well, listen, Thea. I filled in the what-if risk assessment questionnaire. Can you tell me, please, when you'll get back to me?
Oh, well, let me have a think now. Well, if I start now, maybe do a few extra weekends, bit of overtime, something like that. Let me think. I should think I could get back to you in what, about 5 years?
5 years?
Yes, and in the meantime, I want you to wait over there, in the comfort zone.
Oh, why do I always end up here, in the comfort zone? You know what? It's not even comfy in the comfort zone. Someone should rename it. Well, she's right. Someone should rename it. And I'm going to rename it right now. That's not the comfort zone. That is fear's waiting room. And let me ask you this. How long would you wait in a waiting room before you started kicking up a fuss? Before you started saying, "Excuse me, I've been waiting a long time. I think I've been overlooked. I've had an appointment with opportunity since the day I was born. Isn't it time that something happened?" Yes, it is. It is time that something happened. Because it's time to step out of that waiting room and step in to the changing room. Now, what happens in the changing room? Well, in the changing room, that's where you're trying things on. That's back in the shit. Excuse me. This Brontosaurus leather jacket, it no longer fits me. Have you any idea what that means? It means you've grown. It means that you need to be trying on something new. You need to be stepping into something that feels like an amazing fit on you. Something that when people look at you, they say, "Wow, you look good in that." And when you've done that is when you step in living room. Because that's where your destiny awaits you. As long as you don't let fear interfere. Thank you.
Yeah.